get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no.
What's good, guys? We are back with the match reactions. In case you have been wondering where I have been recently, I have been away. In case you can't tell, man's got a tan still, and yeah, I'm liking it. Unfortunately, though, I'm back in the UK, back in the shitty British weather, and today, well, what a way to come back. As you know, I haven't been doing match reactions lately. I have been filming different videos other than match reactions, of course. So I decided, you know what, let's switch it up and film some videos here and there that my viewers will enjoy. But today I felt like I had to do a match reaction. Excuse me. I felt like I had to do a match reaction for this one because Arsenal, my God, what are we serving up right now? 5-0 against Burnley. Last week, 6-0 against West Ham. The week before, 3-1 against Liverpool. And then, of course, Nottingham Forest, 2-1. And Crystal Palace, 5-0 at home. That is, if I have my calculations correct, 21 goals. 21 goals in our last 5 matches. Only 2 conceded. I don't know what Mikel Arteta has been putting in these guys' cornflakes, but we have come from that Dubai trip like a house on fire. We have been outstanding. And that's what we needed, really. We had to come back on form at the right time. That is a given already. That was, required when we came back from Dubai. We had to improve the way we were playing because it was lackluster. It was horrible to watch. Losing to, of course, West Ham 2-0. And then Fulham on New Year's Eve. and we didn't have a game until the 20th of January. Maybe that is what we needed. Just an opportunity to recharge our batteries, and it's worked wonders. It really has. I believe before we went into the Dubai trip, we only scored 2 goals in our last 4 games, which was just horrendous. And the writing was on the wall that we needed an out-and-out striker. We didn't get anyone in January, but my God, that January transfer window feels like a distant memory. Everyone's just forgotten about it because it was that bad. So, look, another resounding victory from Arsenal. Again, we smelt blood from minute 1 to 90. Odegaard opens the scoring within 4 minutes. That is exactly what we needed. An early goal to settle the nerves. And then the goals just kept coming. Again, like West Ham, we were, what, 3-0 up? No, in fact, no. It was 2-0, wasn't it, at half-time? So it wasn't 4-0 like it was at half-time last week against West Ham. But 2-0 was a great scoreline going into half-time. Say if we would have conceded before half-time, then it would have been a shaky second half. But no, 2-0 going into half-time, perfect half, Arsenal in cruise control. And yeah, that's all we needed really, just a perfect first half, settle the nerves, and then second half, what can I say? Saka scoring with his weak foot. That was very reminiscent to the Everton goal last season. Remember when we won 4-0 at the Emirates? That reminded me so much of that goal. And look, since Saka has rebleached his hair back to black, we've actually started looking a lot more threatening. And Saka, of course, has got himself back on form, which is, again, nice to see because we need our forward players in form. And if we continue like this from now to the end of the season, then we have an every chance of winning the Premier League because we are solid defensively. We know that already. Saliba and Gabriel didn't have a whole lot to do. David Raya didn't have a whole lot to do. Kivior at left back, I have to give a special mention to. He has been superb since he's filled in at left back. Since Zinchenko got injured, Kivior has not put a foot wrong. That assist for Kai Havertz's goal, oh, brilliant. Absolutely outstanding. And it's going to be tough for Zinchenko to break into this first team again. It's the same with Jesus as well. Trossard is on job right now. He's scored 4 goals in his last 5. Just brilliant. Scored last week against West Ham. Today, bagging another. And that front three has to remain untouched. I don't care what anyone says. That front three is so dangerous, so fluid. And we are a team that no one wants to play right now. I can tell. I'm ultra positive in this match review. I've been very critical so far this season of the way we have been playing, especially, and the football has not been as fluid as it should be. But I've got to say that the Dubai trip, again, since Mikel Arteta has been fed steak, my God, that's all he needed to kick us on. And he's really, done us good. That Dubai trip, it's done me good as well. Because, of course, last week I had to watch the West Ham game at 6 p.m. May I just remind you, Dubai is 4 hours in front. So I had to watch the Arsenal game at 6 p.m. and it was worth it. brilliant goals we're scoring as well. And for once, we didn't actually score from a set piece, which is madness. All of our goals, other than the penalty that Saka scored, were from open play. So, unbelievable. Just unbelievable what we are doing right now. Obviously, I'm not going to get myself too carried away because, look, West Ham, are we expected to beat them? Yes. Are we expected to beat Burnley? Yes. Are we expected to beat Crystal Palace? Yes. Are we expected to beat Nottingham Forest? Yes. Fair enough. That Liverpool game was a statement. That was make or break for our season in the Premier League, most significantly. So we had to get 3 points there. So yeah, fair enough. But let's be honest, I'm not going to obviously throw rainbows in Narnia about us winning the Premier League. I still don't think we are firm favourites of winning the Premier League, but my God, these last 5 games have told me that we are still in this title race. And in my opinion, the 3 teams that are in this title race is Man City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. A 3-horse race, and it's going to be interesting. But I'm all for it. I'm all for a 3-horse race because that is where we should be, challenging at the top. And bro, again, we were just ruthless from start to finish. Burnley, again, I was expecting us to win. I know. But what's that? 11 goals. 11 goals in our last 2 matches. It's just simply incredible. Especially in the Premier League as well. Man, I'm actually starting to love this team again. I'm having Arsenal 2022-23 vibes. Just unreal. And let's hope this can continue because we do have some winnable fixtures coming up. I think we've got obviously Porto in the Champions League before that. Yeah, Porto in the Champions League before when we play Newcastle in the Premier League. And I think we play, is it Sheffield United away? That's guaranteed 3 points. Obviously, we've got the second leg coming up against Porto, I believe before. So there we go. And then who else do we play? I need to double check the fixtures. I've actually got that correct. So obviously Porto in Champions League, Newcastle at home, Sheffield United away, Brentford at home. That's it. Brentford at home. Arsenal, of course, Porto in the second leg, and then Chelsea at home before we go into the international break, and we play against Man City away from home. That is a season-defining matchup away at the Etihad against Man City. And let me tell you something right now, yeah? We have players out injured as well, and 11 goals again in our last 2 games when we have players out injured. Jesus was missing. Zinchenko was missing. Tomiyasu was missing. Timber, of course, was missing. Partey was missing. Like, these are senior players that would probably be in our first team right now. And, yeah, we've just wiped the floor again against Burnley. But the players that impressed me today, Martin Odegaard. Since he moved into that left centre mid role that I'm pretty sure he's been instructed by Mikel Arteta to do, he's been excellent. Because the thing with Martin Odegaard, right, he loves to dictate the tempo. Everything goes through him. I've always said whenever Arsenal play well, Odegaard plays well. In fact, no, it's the other way around, isn't it? When Odegaard plays well, Arsenal play well. And today, he orchestrated everything. Just absolutely everything. Scored the first goal. Of course, bagged an assist as well. I think, how many assists did he get actually today? I'm losing count. So he got a goal and an assist. Saka got 2. Trossard got a goal, obviously. Havertz bagged himself a goal, which is nice to see because he was on a bit of a goal drought. He hasn't scored since Brighton, I believe, at home back in December. So he got a goal. But Kivior at left back really stood out. Especially, I've really enjoyed his performance. Of course, the substitutes: Smith Rowe, Jorginho, Nelson, typical subs that Mikel Arteta would make. It's a shame that we didn't see James Sweet and Bandiera. Probably pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, this is the injury list, by the way. Zinchenko, Vieira, Jesus, Timber, and Partey are all out injured. Maybe you can dismiss Vieira, but Jesus, Timber, Partey, Zinchenko, all out injured, who would probably start in this first 11. But yeah, I'm pleased with Arsenal at the moment, and as I said, no one's willing to play us right now. Newcastle next week. Obviously, we play Porto in the Champions League. We've got to focus on that. And to be fair, the way we have been playing in the Champions League lately, I can see us wiping the floor again. I'm actually going to games confident now, which is, again, I wouldn't say it's madness, but it wasn't the case around 8 weeks ago. So let's actually dive into some player ratings before I call it a day, because I want to sit down and watch the Man City Chelsea game. So let me share my screen real quick. So yeah, this was the starting 11, obviously. David Raya, White. It's pretty much the same 11 what we set up with against West Ham last week. So let's start off with David Raya in goal. Again, as I said at the start of the stream, he didn't have a whole lot to do, did he? But this is where I'm going to give him credit, you know, because it's not easy as a goalkeeper when you're this comfortable to, you know, continue to keep concentration. And that's one thing I will give David Raya credit for. And I can now start to see why he's starting ahead of Ramsdale. Because his football brain computes every time he catches from crosses. He's always alert wherever our wingers are making runs. His distribution is really good. And look, I still maintain that Ramsdale is a better shot stopper. But I think David Raya right now, I don't think anyone's acknowledging how good he has been recently. But there goes. David Raya today, I'll give a 7 or 8. Do I give 8? I'll give him a 7 because he didn't, again, have a whole lot to do. Kivior left back. I thought he was absolutely superb today. I'll give him an 8. In fact, I'm tossing between 8 or 9. Do I give him 8.5? Yeah, I'm going to give him an 8.5. I thought it was that good today. Gabriel did what he needed to do. I'll give him a 7. Saliba, clean sheet. I'll give him a 7. Ben White, same again. Wasn't as good as Kivior, but I'll give him a 7. Odegaard, man of the match, 9 out of 10. Wait, what? There we go, 9. Declan Rice calmly did his business. I'll give him a 7. Havertz got his goal. I thought it was a little frustrating in the around the box. There were times where he lost control of the ball. He made some really good runs, but he just couldn't get the ball under control. But he got his goal. It was a well-taken goal, to be fair to him. I'll give him an 8 for the goal. Martinelli, I mean, got the assist for the first goal. I'll give him a 7. I thought he was decent today. No problems with his performance at all. Trossard, another goal. Looked threatening. I'll give him an 8 as well. And then finally, Starboy Saka. I mean, he's got to be up there for man of the match. Surely. Scored 2 goals. I'll give him a 9. So there we go. There's player ratings. I am tossing between 9 for Kivior. Either 8 or 9. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I think Kivior was absolutely superb today. I'm actually willing to give him a 9. I thought that was his best performance in an Arsenal shirt. So there we go. What do you guys make of the player ratings? I think those are fair. I mean, the defence didn't really have a whole lot to do. I'm going to give him Kivior a 9 because I feel like he had more to do down that side. And don't forget, he did get that assist for Havertz's goal. So that was nice to see. Odegaard was man of the match. Saka, excellent. Trossard, I thought, was excellent. Martinelli, excuse me. Yeah, I think them ratings are fair. Let me know what you guys make of them player ratings. So yeah, guys, that's where I'm going to wrap up the stream. I think I'm pretty much covered absolutely everything. And yeah, make sure you do subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. You may have noticed that my trial thing on StreamYard has ran down, so I'll try my best to buy another upgrade for StreamYard, because this black background is just, yeah, I'm not a fan. Looks a bit dull, so I will try and buy another upgrade for StreamYard, but I don't know, I guess the 1-year extension is £140, something ridiculous like that. So I'm not too sure whether I'll be able to afford the upgrade. But on that bombshell, I'm out of here, guys. 5-0 to the Arsenal. Brilliant result, brilliant performance. And what can I say? Arsenal are well and truly cooking in 2024. And we're picking up form at the right time. So appreciate everyone who has tuned in to the stream. As always, you guys are the real ones. And yeah, not more you can say, really. As Jesus, got a frog down my throat. But yeah, there's not a whole lot really to say, really. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on the noties if you haven't already as well. So you'll be notified every time I do upload a video. And I'll catch you in the next one very soon. I'm out.